You're not going to learn how to speak a language using only Duolingo. Instead, go somewhere where they speak the language you want to learn so you can actually practice speaking it. I learned more in 1 week of Spanish school in Guatemala than 3 years of high school Spanish, I swear. Not only will you learn more, you're going to get to do more. Welcome to my 3rd day of Spanish school. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner were made by our host family, and for breakfast we had crepes, which were delicious. After 2 hours of class learning irregular verbs with my boy Hector, it was time for a snack. We had a couple tacos, some more coffee, and then finished our last 2 hours of class up. Classes were from 8 to 12, and after walking home to my host family, we had lunch, and then it was time for some afternoon activities. If you're staying in Lake Atitlan, you have to go kayaking at least once. I think it really puts into perspective just how massive this lake is. It's also a super affordable activity. It basically costs $3 for an hour. Tonight we're also going to a local soccer game, but first, of course, food. One of my favorite things about traveling is usually the street food. I think we just don't have anything that's the same here in the US. I got 2 potato empanadas with all of these toppings for 10 quetzals each, which is basically $1.50 each. And then my housemates and I enjoyed it by the lake, where I saw this big frog daddy in someone's underwear. San Pedro, the city we were staying in, their team was in the quarterfinals, so this was a huge game for them. I think it's always really interesting to see the football or soccer culture in other countries. They definitely love their fireworks here. And interestingly enough, they don't sell alcohol at the games, but there were these 2 big bars outside of the stadium built right next to it where you could drink alcohol. Overall, it was a fun game. San Pedro ended up winning 4-0. As you can see, these games definitely get crowded, and even the dogs come and watch the game. And after the game, we walked home together down the very long hill to our house. This was pretty much the latest I was out the entire time that I was in Guatemala, just because safety first when you're traveling alone as a woman. But I think we all totally felt fine walking back. As you can see, it was quite a fun and busy day. Not only did I learn a lot of Spanish, but I also got to learn a bit about the local community here. And sorry, Duolingo, but you just wouldn't have taught me all of that.